So, good day everyone. My topics are about population demographies. I will explain what it is all about. So, population and demography are closely related fields that focus on study of human population. Populations refers to the total numbers of individuals, people or living organisms in specific geographic area or a particular group. It is fundamental concept in understanding the size and distribution of people in various regions within specific groups. So, in demography is the scientific study of human populations, particularly in terms of size, structures, distributions, and dynamic. It involves analyzing various aspects of population such as age, gender, ethnicity, birth date rates, migrations patterns, and more. Demographers use this data to understand population's growth trends and the impact of various factors on populations like social, economic, and political influence. So in total, population is the count of people in given area, while demography delves deeper into understanding the characteristics, the changes within these populations, providing insights into how societies evolve and develop over time. So, demography is critically for making informed decisions in areas like public policy, healthcare, education, and urban planning. That will be all. Thank you.
How has the theory of demographic transition affected the global population? The theory of demographic transition is widely recognized framework that describes the historical future trends in population growth and structure as societies go through different stages of economic and social development. It improves insight into how changes in birth rates and death rates and population growth are related to a society economic and social transformation. The demographic transition leads to 4 to 10-fold increase in population number since the mortality decline precedes the fertility decline. In the Malthusian world, this would put pressure on agriculture, leading to starvation, and the death rate would rise to return the population it is to equilibrium size. In summary, the theory of demographic transition has shaped how society approach population issue, lead to a better understanding of population dynamics, and influencing policies and practice to address this change on both national and global scale.
Global migration in a contemporary world. Global migration in a contemporary world refers the movement of people across national borders, both within regions and between continents. Migration is the one of the key drivers of globalization, and there is the evidence of new complexities in the amount, type, and origins of immigrants around the world, and it signifies the dynamic movement of people across international borders driven by economic, political, environmental, and social factors. Moreover, it promotes global cooperation and understanding, which is essential for building a more peaceful, equitable, and sustainable world. It is incumbent upon policymakers to develop and implement policies that recognize the importance of migrants to society and ensure that they are treated with dignity and respect.
Refugee migration. Refugee migration is driven by a well-founded fear of persecution, conflict, violence, or human rights abuses in one's home country. Refugees are forced to flee their home countries to seek safety and protection in another nation. International laws and conventions protect the rights of refugees, and they are often granted asylum or resettlement in countries that are signatories to these agreements.
Labor migration. It is the movement of persons from one state or place to another, or within their own country of residence. So the main reason are for the purpose of employment. Crossing national borders to work is one of the key motivations behind the international migration, whether driven by economic inequalities or seeking employment or both.
Family immigration or migration is typically aimed at preserving and strengthening family ties, allowing family to live and flourish together in a new country. It enables family members to support one another, share the joys, challenges of integration, and contribute to the cultural fabric of their new community. So it is important to research and understand the immigration laws and regulations of the specific country involved in order to navigate the family migration process successfully.
Forced migration encompasses a variety of situations where people are compelled to leave their homes due to factors such as conflict, environmental disasters, or development projects.
My name is Shaquille Castro, and my topic is why there is global migration. Some people move in search of work or economic opportunity, to join family or to study. Others move to escape reality, escape conflict, persecution, or large-scale human rights violations. Still others move in response to the adverse effects of climate change, natural disasters, or other environmental factors. Migration can lead to increased cultural diversity in a host country. Migrants may experience forms of segregation, discrimination, or cultural clashes. Assimilation occurs over time as migrants settle in their host country. Global migration is a complex and dynamic phenomenon driven by a combination of push and pull factors. It reflects the human pursuit of a better life, safety, education, and opportunities. However, it also presents challenges and opportunities for both sending and receiving countries. Addressing the issues surrounding global migration requires a comprehensive and compassionate approach that considers the diverse motivations and needs of migrants and the potential benefits they can bring to their new homes. In an interconnected world, understanding and managing global migration will continue to be a critical task for governments, international organizations, and societies at large. And some examples are economic opportunity, employment, family reunification, education, escape from conflict and violence, environmental factors, political factors, healthcare and quality of life, personal reasons, and that's all. Thank you.
Advantages for sending countries. Remittances. Migrations allows individuals to find employment and send money back to their home countries. Remittances can provide a significant source of income for families and contribute to economic development in sending countries. Reduced unemployment. Out-migration can elevate pressure to the labor marketing in sending countries, potentially reducing employment rates, particularly in areas with high immigration. Skill transfer. Migrants often require new skills and knowledge in receiving countries, which they can bring back to their home countries. The diaspora networks. Migration can result in formation of diaspora communities that maintain strong ties to their home countries. Social and cultural exchange. Migration can lead to cultural experiences and foster tolerance and understanding of different cultures, potentially reducing xenophobia and promoting diversity in sending countries. Disadvantages for sending countries. 1. Brain drain. The immigration of skilled and educated individuals can lead to brain drain in sending countries, limiting their human capital and workforce, which can hinder economic development. 2. Family separation. Migration often involves the separation of families, which can have social and emotional consequences, including the loss of caregivers and for children and the elderly. 4. Dependence on remittances. Over-reliance and remittances can create economic vulnerabilities for sending countries, as their economics become heavily dependent on funds sent by migrants abroad. And last, economic and social challenges. The departure of working-age individuals can result to demographic imbalances where there is an over-representation of the elderly and young dependents, which can strain social services and public resources.
Advantage for receiving countries. First, economic growth. Migrants can fill labor shortage in receiving countries, contributing to economic growth and increased productivity. 2. Innovation and diversity. Migrants can bring diverse skills, perspectives, and ideas which can foster innovation and cultural diversity, making societies more dynamic and resilient. 3. Demographic balance. Migration can help address demographic challenges in aging population by adding to the work-age population. 4. Consumer base. Migrants and their family often become consumers in receiving country, stimulating local business and economic growth. Disadvantages for receiving countries. First, social and economic integration. If not managed properly, large-scale migration can strain social services such as healthcare, education, and housing, potentially leading to challenges in integrating newcomers. Job competition. In some cases, migrants can compete with the native-born workers for jobs, leading to concerns about job displacement and wage suppression. Social tensions. High level of migration can sometimes lead to social tensions, xenophobia, and political backlash against migrants. Cultural classes. Differences in language, culture, and values can lead to misunderstandings and conflict between migrants and native population. And the last, security concerns. Receiving countries may face security challenges related to migration, including border control and the potential for illegal activities or terrorism.